We've got some special guests lined up for you. Di Doherty alongside me, Dominic Hollier. Cara Robinson's coming to the studio, and the man in green is Matteo Manassero. Matteo, welcome along.
That needs a woohoo or something.
Welcome along. What have you been doing so far this week, and are you ready to go now?
I am. I'm fully ready. This is the last thing I'm going to do before teeing off tomorrow. So I've prepared. I came here Sunday night from Scotland, and it's been I would say a 9 days preparation. Counting Scotland too.
Right.
Because obviously you need to rewind back the tape from amateur days in which I was playing a lot of links golf, and my last Open was St George's, so that was a bit of time ago, and I needed to play links ground. I needed to get some of that feeling that you need around the green.
Squeeze the ball out of the turn.
It's not the same. It's completely different. But I played 18-9 today, so I feel ready.
Wow. And what do you make of this incredible golf course?
It's incredible. I really like it. I love links courses, and I love links courses that wherever you bounce the ball, it's just going to run on that direction. So it's fair. There is not many mounds. Everything it's very firm but flat, so it doesn't bounces all over the place. Just you have to hit it straight to be in the right spot, and then you can avoid to use driver, which helps because it's so firm. It's going to be really hard to put the ball close, I would say.
A couple of players have been talking about the bunkers, Matteo, and the amount of sand in the bunkers. How one of the things this week is not to go there, because you're looking at a bogey almost certainly.
Yeah, because many times it just rolls in and it stops by the edge and you don't have a shot, and I think it's going to be, we're going to see certainly some really bad lies in the bunkers, but especially around the greens, when you can actually hit a good shot and just roll in the bunker and be almost unplayable. There is a lot of sand. I guess with the wind it's constantly going to go away a little bit because it's so dusty, but the ball is going to plug quite a few times, but it's part of it.
You come here as a slightly different player, don't you? I mean, having won the BMW PGA Championship, I was looking at your Open record earlier on, and you obviously made the cut in 2009 and finished just outside the top 10. St George is not quite so good for you, but now do you come in feeling with a good feeling about the week? Yeah.
This year has gave me so much confidence, and I guess that's the thing that I bring with me. Certainly, my game has improved. Everything has improved, but mentally, majors really test you mentally, and you have to be focused. You have to be confident in what you can do, and so I guess every year has been a constant progression of my game, and my mental side and everything. So I'm happy in where I am right now, and want to do well. But certainly, my Open records have been one very good, one amazing one, and one not a great moment.
Okay. Cara.
Hi Matteo, thank you for joining us. We're fully interactive, as everyone knows, here at the Open Live, so we've had people tweeting in their thousands already for Matteo.
Many tweets,
so I'm going to ask you some Twitter questions.
Please.
If that's okay, Matteo. First one from Peter Cross says, "Hi Matteo, which parts of your game benefit play at a links course?"
I think my accuracy in general. Especially in a links like this, you need to have the ball in play. It doesn't matter how long you hit it, but it's as long as you've got the ball in play and then approaching the green, you have the ball around pin eye. That's going to be really important. It's going to be really difficult to get the distance right because it's so firm. So I guess my accuracy with the irons could work in terms of distances and giving me birdie chances.
Another quite funny one's come in saying, "Hi Matteo, do you get recognised more in the UK than you do back home in Italy?"
I probably do.
Do you?
I actually probably do.
Because is golf still more of a minority sport in Italy, so you're more of a well-known face over here in many ways?
Yes, sort of a minority sport. It's definitely not a main sport in Italy, but it's growing. But here everybody knows about golf and is so knowledgeable about golf.
And I guess one for me is we're also used to seeing Matteo out on the tour now, but that we think that you've been around for years because you kind of have been, but you're still only 20 years old. Isn't it remarkable?
Yeah.
How does that affect you? Are you aware of your age out there on the course amongst everyone else? Would you feel that you're one of the guys now and it's a level pecking field?
I feel like I'm one of the guys. For sure, the beginning was a bit of an impact you know, but there's so many more young guys and so many friends that I have out here that actually are around my age. So I feel really comfortable, even if I'm 20, and you know, obviously well below average age. But I guess it's I'm getting used to it, because I started in 2010 and I was 17, and you know, there weren't any 17 years old at that time. But I got used to it, and now I feel really comfortable in this life, in the tour, and you know, and majors too.
And who are your closest friends out on tour?
Well, see, Francesco, Edoardo, and you know, all the Italians. We're a very compact family, kind of, and many others. I would say, you know, there is a lot of young guys that are coming up. You know, Jordan Spieth is obviously not on our tour, but I spent some time with him as an amateur, and some other guys. You know, I can get the names now. Grillo, for example. Many guys actually.
Because it's quite a friendly atmosphere out there after all, isn't it? You guys spend week in, week out together, so it's nice to build some big relationships.
We need to comment though on your new physique, which is the slimline Matteo Manassero. Tell us the secret behind.
It's a Matteo Manassero beat.
Should we say that success? I don't know.
No, it was a success for me, for sure. I feel much better, and I think my game has improved since. Yeah, we were speaking about it just before, and I lost 7 kilos in the off season, and you know, that's why I took like almost 6 weeks off in the off season to really focus on that. And I actually didn't play golf for 5 weeks. I was concerning about that.
Why was
running.
that? You were just training.
Just training. Yeah, it was a cardio training, so running and bike, but I prefer running, and a diet, of course, that then I stopped as soon as I started playing tournaments again. I stopped the diet, but I kept on going, and it's been really successful, because I slimmed down, and now I'm getting fitter, so I would say it's been definitely a step forward for me.
Yeah, you're looking fantastic, and I remember watching you at the Castillo Masters back in 2010. How different do you feel your game is now compared to back then?
It's very different. I would say probably it's not as accurate as it was, but it's more, you know, at that time it was all about accuracy and shots around the green. But now I needed to evolve as a player, develop as a player. So hit the ball a little longer, launch it a little higher. You know, maybe I have a few more misses kind of in the bag, a few mistakes in the bag, but the very good shots, they're, you know, more professional, if we can say that. It was more an amateur style of playing back then, but of course everything is part of a growing system. You know, after I lost weight, I could work on my game a little more as well. I got more speed in the middle part of the body, so I could make some swing changes as well. At that time I couldn't, and you know, I just stick to my game, and it was working really well. So I feel very different. Obviously my mindset going into golf course is very different. I saw so many guys that I've played with, some great players, so done some great experiences. I'm definitely, myself, I'm not different, but my golf game and everything on the golf course has evolved.
Yeah, we had Martin Keimer actually in the studio earlier, Dom, didn't we? And he was talking about Pilates.
That's what he does.
Yeah. That's all he does, and he's really slimmed down. Is that something you do?
A little bit. Not 100%.
Because you were speaking about the core, so that's what
it's very important. That's where the power comes from, and gives you stability and everything. So I think that's, I mean, everybody is concentrating on that to produce more speed, and Martin is doing that. He likes that, but I actually do some. We were talking about it, me and him,
really?
This morning about Pilates, because I started doing a few exercises, not many, but a few, and they're hard. You know, it doesn't seem
so
like
tough.
it, but it's. You end up with a couple of exercises, you end up completely sweating, and it's hard. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Matteo, stay there for a minute, because I think we've got a question from the audience.
We've got a local
Danny
Kevin
Happy's down there.
Hi there. My question was, if you had to play...
We need to know your name, sir. We need to know your name.
Oh, Kevin, sorry.
Kevin?
Yes.
Nice to see you.
And you? My question was, if you had to play one golf course for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
All right. That's a good question.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, because I could think of many.
Yeah.
I think Tunbury would be probably in Europe the one for everything, for golf course scenery and everything. So I would say Paris National, it's a great course, but the surrounding areas is not as good as Tunbury, of course. So if I would have to choose one, Tunbury probably.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Any other questions from the floor? Any other questions?
Matteo?
I think we have another one, yeah?
One more.
Te la faccio in italiano. Quante possibilità abbiamo di vincere?
Oh, we're
It
now
says
in Italian.
yeah.
What do you say?
What did
How
he
many
say?
possibility of winning there are?
Hey.
Yes.
There are, for sure. Has been a good year, so I don't really wanna put the handbrake on, and want to keep going and see what happens. I didn't expect what was going to happen in Wentworth, so I've got the mindset to be able to. It's all about being in contention Sunday, isn't it? So, and then see what happens. But I hope I will be in that situation.
All I want to say is bravissimo.
Grazie.
That's all I want to say.
Grazie
And well
mille.
done at the PGA Championship.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Matteo. Good luck this week.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
Fantastic.
Have a great time.